All right, we are back here with Game 3 of this series between Adrians Familj and Vodkagaming.
Parasite incoming.
And the series is tied 2-2. Last time we saw a pretty greedy strat by the guys on Adrians Familj going for the Solomon pick, which did not pay off. Pretty decent game in the end, though, I think. And ended up being a nice victory in about 40 minutes for Vodkagaming. So one of these teams is going to be moving on to the winners bracket semi-finals. Technically, this is the round of 8, so that's what that's called.
Oh yeah, semi-finals. Yeah.
And then, don't correct me.
Yeah.
Hey,
you got it.
I got it.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes, I do say the right thing. It's not super common, but it happens. Anyway, so one of these, both these teams, I guess, with their backs against the wall in some respect. Although, of course, if they get knocked down here, it'll just be the losers bracket, and they won't lose anything. Bans are out so far. Puppet Master and Silhouette getting taken out by ALG, Riptide, and Parasite being removed by a cracked Judas, and you see the first pick Catilophant, who was banned in both of these first 2 games, which makes complete sense because the hero is broken. Because
he can do a lot of stuff with not that much room, to be honest. The hero suicides really well. It jungles really well. Like the aura is like the worst fucking invention of S2 ever.
It's only like Puppet Master, but it applies to the entire team. How is that not balanced?
I don't know.
Come on.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. You don't have to target
also, I don't know, like that mock in front of him at level 1. Like,
yeah. Seems fair to me.
Makes sense.
Come on. But yeah, we do see that hero banned out a lot. We've seen it picked up a few times in Diamond Division. Actually, it hasn't been that successful, although to be fair, I don't think it's his fault so much as teams doing things like running him in the middle lane, which was really strange, or as a pure jungler, which I think works, but it's not that great. Did we see that?
We won that game, though.
Yeah, we saw something weird like that. It was very strange. But
when I point out, it wasn't my call.
Nope. A lot of people said no, but yeah.
Nope. But you can't convince Cracker.
Once he has his mindset on something, he's gonna do it.
No. Cthulhu is really strong, yeah. Sometimes it's not picked or banned, but overall it's first pick hero.
And we've seen Riptide banned all 3 games too. You guys think that's really warranted? I feel like it's a strong hero and it works in some lineups, but it can be countered relatively easily, especially by a dual mid.
I've heard a lot from our teammates mainly. They're the main TMM players on our team, and they think the hero is really good, and we should pick it every game almost. From what I've experienced, dual laning against him is like it just shuts down the hero completely, pretty much. And you can only run him in mid lane because of the water.
Since I'm the one picking and you're not picking it, you already know what the opinion is. I think it's good. Those players mostly play TMM, so I'm not surprised to see it banned.
Yeah, I've seen it considered as a suicide before, which struck me as a little odd. But I guess the theory is if you put the water down, then it's pretty easy for you to run away. I don't really.
It requires you to hit level 2.
Yeah. I don't really like that so much, especially because this hero seems entirely designed to always go mid. Like that's what it's supposed to do. There might as well be it might as well be called the mid hero or something like that, because as far as I'm concerned, S2 basically said never do anything other than put this hero in the mid lane. But hey, experiments. Anyway, let's talk about the rest of the draft here.
Maybe Conquer level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possible. Hellborn side gonna be picking it up with Wretched Hag, Drunken Master, and Magmus. Legion side gonna finish off their Cthulhu front with Bubbles and Torturer. So pretty traditional drafts on both sides. I think too off the wall. I don't think. Hellborn pretty versatile at this point with 3 heroes that could theoretically be played in all 3 lanes.
There was a first pick Hag, which is not seen anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's bad, and I mean both of the drafts are fine. I would like to see a support on Hellborn, so they have more room for the last pick.
Support Magmus.
But that's it.
Come on.
No, just oh, weird like that. Okay. Well, maybe.
And there we go, Devourer.
That'll be fun.
Nice.
Once again, the Rhapsody making it all the way through the first picking stage and into the second bans. We haven't seen her once this series. We've seen her banned out a couple of times, but I don't get why these teams don't like that hero. I feel like right now it's, if not the strongest hero in the game, it's close, and Swiftblade too. Like,
Yeah. Untouched.
Gunblade, oh god, they picked a Luna. I don't know, really, I don't know if you know how I feel about this hero. I think Fusen does, but it's a terrible hero. It's just so bad. And I'm very happy that you guys stopped picking it, because you used to pick it all the time, and it was so bad.
What?
Yeah,
We used to pick it for a long time. Yes, it's true.
you picked it all the time.
It was way before CIC, I think, though.
It was a, yeah,
I think it was in CIC.
We had like the first cycle, yeah, CSE.
but that
Yeah.
was more like because other supports were banned.
Yeah.
Uh,
They were focusing a lot on our supports back then as well, yeah. Nowadays it's more of our solo
Voodoo
heroes.
Jester. Come on, don't pick a Luna. They were banning Voodoo Jester. It's a great hero. Ridiculous.
It's okay.
Anyway, Gunblade coming out for the Legion side, and if we had Boxy here, then he could tell us all about Gunblade, but we're the next best thing.
At least it's going to be a solo gunblade, most likely,
You never know.
which is important. A lot of teams like to run it dual short, which the hero definitely doesn't need.
Gunblade is really good against Hag.
Yeah.
Like, really. So is Bubbles, so is Zero. Tulfund is good against everything. So yeah, suffer game for Hag. Overall, Legion looks really strong if Bubbles manages to get some XP form, which should not happen. Or wait,
Bubbles slightly mid, yeah, I'd think. So he should be okay. I mean, Cthulhu and Suicide, Bubbles mid, Torture, Gunblade.
It's going to be Cthulhu and
oh, no,
Jungle.
Jungle, yeah. What am I even doing? Cthulhu and Jungle, Suicide, Bubbles, Devour, Torture middle, and Gunblade
Yep.
likely bottom.
okay, they had the chance to put Hag short, which might seem bad against Bubbles, but Hag Suicide against Gunblade is even worse. So they might win up. I don't know. I'm just hoping for not seeing Hag against Gunblade.
Yeah, I've seen the Hag Bubbles matchup a fair few number of times, and it feels like it should go in Bubbles' favor because he's got the silence and he's got more magical burst damage. But
Honestly,
Hag
it was
wins sometimes.
It usually comes down to what lane they're in. If they're Bubble short lane, then Bubble should win most of the times, and then
I think
Hag
it's-
in the short lane of first result.
comes down to not picking support for the first three. If they had the support instead of shitty Magnus or Hag or whatever Drunken Master, would have been much better. Because now they had 3 cores and they had to pick 2 supports, and they basically had to. There's no lane for Hag, which was good.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
But the best would be placing Hag mid, box out the Bubbles completely, and get jungler. I don't know what jungler's role.
So somehow Hellborn figured out that, or Legion figured out that Hellborn was going to try lane.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I was feeling the tri-lane here. I mean, I
very
have a
obvious.
restun tri-lane with some pretty nice burst
It's-
damage from a Luna.
I don't know what gave it away though. Like I could easily see 2-1 or something like that. from
Honestly, I think they're just guessing.
Hellborn's lineup. Yeah. But they guessed
Maybe
correctly
they
for
did.
sure.
Maybe the Hag is the short lane player. I don't know.
Or maybe they're just used to manning up with Gunblade and Cthulhu, which, probably not, but maybe.
I think Gunblade should be mid though.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
going against a drunk.
But they have a ward which is protecting the mid lane, which is really good. So yeah, props to them. They block the. Okay, haven't blocked the Cthulhu jungle. I guess that's okay. I don't know.
So probably going to see a transition here, I would imagine, from the Hellborn team as they realize this is going to be a 3v1 and it's therefore
They should
pointless.
They should definitely duel mid now.
Yeah.
Like that's a must in this position. You should not try in the bubbles. And you should not let Devo have a favorable 1v1 almost.
Yeah.
Actually, Devo is fine with because he can roll it too. So yeah. He gets some levels, support is gonna rotate, he hooks him into the tower and 3 kill. That could easily happen.
So, see the transition right there as Aluna is headed to the middle lane. No real surprise. And
Okay, I think. Go ahead.
Go for it. No.
If HoN wants to make it work, they need to get early Magnus PK and make stuff happen. So,
Yeah, I mean, no doubt they have the initiation potential. They got Drunken Master, Hag, and then Magnus, of course, with the Portal Key. So they've got some pretty good mobility and the ability to catch people out with multiple stuns and some pretty decent burst damage. So the gank is there. I think the question is, how are both of these teams going to transition into the mid and late game? If one side gets an advantage, it feels like it'll be really critical. Meanwhile, over here, actually, Hag getting caught out. And she has no blink for a few more seconds. That's going to be Bloodlust. So much for Phil saying again is a beast, because apparently he's only a beast at feeding. And that tells you exactly what Phil knows. So thanks, Phil.
A lot of hack players don't really use that of blinking into trees. Like in low levels, it could really buy you the time for the next blink.
Yeah.
And it could easily save your life.
I don't know if you know by any chance. Obviously, you don't want to check it while casting what win rate Hag does have, because I feel like the hero is not winning that much.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I can bring it up really fast.
Just a small thing to note. And Hag is ganking bot lane.
Yeah, but they were too late on the bubble or Paramancer stun.
It could be still good.
No, he's yeah. But no.
Hag's at 51.1%
yeah.
win rate in 45 games. So,
okay,
just about even.
Average.
Missing all sorts of stuff. His middle lane Drunken's actually going to die to the combo.
I do think it's true that lately it has been losing more than winning, though.
Yeah, it used to be one of the more powerful heroes in the game. We used to see it all the time, and it doesn't seem to be nearly as effective recently. And personally, not sure why. Seems like the hero hasn't gotten hurt.
I think I have a guess at it. I think it's because people were too used to the Grimoire buying. Like, I think the game, like the meta game, turned into something where it's much more fast-paced. And while Hag can be a fast-paced hero, I don't think Grimoire necessarily fits that position.
Usually you're going to have a 20-25 minute Grimoire power, and then it's going to be there 10 minutes or so before you get another item, so you're not really ready to fight until maybe half an hour. And by that time, you might be already in a really bad position. So Torch going to come back here in the middle lane. DM has already used the stagger, but Aluna's here going to try to help clean this up. Chain reactions do connect on Drunken Master, and Devour going to take the death first. We'll see if Torture can turn this around to DM. Cannot do so. A little bit too tanky there. And Aluna coming in with a pretty significant assistance, and will allow them to clean up a kill on Minibeaver. Actually, Torture also in some trouble here as well. Chain reactions go down. Power Throw does connect, and that will finish off Tort. Now, Cthulhu charging in. No mana on either Aluna or Drunken, though, but Drunken actually has a haste rune and some bottle charges. Cthulhu has an Invisible Rune of his own, though, so he should be just fine here. And Aluna just going to hang out. And there's a hook back onto her from Devour. Very nice.
Aluna DC'd. For sure. There's no way he just stops there otherwise.
I would imagine that was the case. Ulti getting dropped there onto Drunken Master. I don't think this is going to be a kill. Hook is back up for Dev, so he's going to land it. There it is! Never mind. That is going to be a kill.
And
Drunken didn't even try to dodge it.
There's a timeout. They still didn't pause for him. Yeah.
Took a while.
Oh no, do we have auto-skip on?
I didn't. No. I did it the last time.
I don't either.
Alright, we'll just wait here. Whatever, we can talk about stuff. I remember thinking in the last pause, oh, I should remind everybody to turn auto-skip pause on, and then I did.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hopefully it won't be very long. Or we can just turn it on now.
Stuff to talk about. I mean, Bubbles is getting some fine levels. He is in short lane, even when he was against tri-lane. Gunblade, he's getting okay farm. They did put Pyromancer and Magmas up there. Might be too late, I think.
It's definitely too late.
Yeah. Devo hit 6, that's really scary.
Gunblade is a TP, so he wants to rotate, that's my guess.
Wouldn't be surprising. It's a little interesting that this Magmas Pyromancer lane hasn't done more damage, although they haven't been here for very long. But even on the bubbles, I mean, that's a powerful initiation stun, a nice follow-up stun, and some pretty solid burst damage. Feels like they could have done a little bit more to at least box out the bubbles in the bottom lane, or...
It's the Luna.
Yeah, it probably is Luna's fault, to be fair.
I think they have the stun combination. Like, they have enough
They didn't,
lockdown with the 2 stuns, but the problem was they like
failed.
couldn't get the kill early on,
Right.
and they had to rotate mid with the Luna to make sure that Devo didn't get too good of a start, which he got anyways, apparently.
Right.
With
And of
his
course,
3-1 start.
early on, Magma Stun has such crappy range that the bubble should be able to stay out of danger for the most part. But Aluna is coming back, so we should be resuming here relatively quickly. And they are making a transition here. So Magmus and Pyromancer looks like they're going to go to the top lane here, and Wretched Hag going to hang down bot and go up against Bubbles in this 1v1.
That's really terrible.
Yeah, I don't like it
they
either. Because it feels like they could have just gotten Magmus a PK relatively quickly in that lane, and then made a move to allow Hag to get some more farm.
And Magnus isn't even farming that well.
Yeah. Why is he at 180 gold per minute? Or 173 even? Jesus.
He only has 13 last hits, and he died once. I don't even recall him dying ever.
He died in mid, I think, to Dev.
Okay.
Oh, to Cthulhuphant.
Yeah. How did he get
Cthulhuphant
win?
and Gunblade. Okay, I don't... Alright.
Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe he died top.
He must have.
Yeah. Gunblade has not left top for sure.
So, okay.
Let's get it on.
I don't know. That seems like it's a pretty significant issue. So, contributing no doubt to the pretty significant resource lead that the Legion
An
side
even
has.
bigger issue is that they have dual support and they're losing lanes
Yeah.
against a jungler, who's also managing to find kills.
And Cthulhuphant
Okay, what
here
Habon
sitting
needs to
over
do-
300 GPM.
Get Invision on Drunken Master and then get the bot kill. Seems like a plan. Just joking.
Hag needs to make some
They are-
huge
they are
plays under his tower if Bubbles goes on him. Like, they need Hag and Drunken
No, like, I don't want
to
to
start.
be too negative about it.
Do
But
something.
I know how they're gonna win it, because there are 3 heroes over level 6 on Legion, and Hellborn has none.
Hag hitting
And
5
Magnus
right
is
there,
just... They are just casually scouting out top lane. With 3 people. Nice.
Yeah, and it feels like if Hag stays in this bottom lane with Bubbles right here any longer, it's going to be a kill, because he's got enough mana for all 3 of his abilities, so it's just Kelfield,
Yep.
Shell Surf, and Song of the Sea, and then... Well done, Hag, you're dead. So Hag going to rotate to the bottom lane, we'll get the double damage rune, or at least guard it for Drunken Master. So that'll
He
be
needs to bait bottom
helpful.
now. For Drunken, but...
Nope.
Oh...
Drunken
Okay,
Master top middle.
Yeah.
And it looks like Devour actually going to go up top, totally blind hook, and it will completely whiff.
Oh, he is going bottom now, the Drunken.
There we go.
Oh, the good
There goes
bait.
Bubbles, and
A very good bait.
yeah,
But he
Yeah, not
didn't
gonna
fall for
happen.
it completely.
Bubbles going to port. Actually does not. Well done, actually. That was a clever play.
That was much better, yeah. Than porting to the shell surf.
So, wasting a whole
Maybe
bunch
not-
of time for Drunken, and
Maybe
there's
not
double
all
damage.
the way
Rune.
back to base. Yeah. You could have TP'd straight top, I feel like, and then they could already be going on Magnus here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bit risky though.
So
Takes
back
time.
to base is, just normal.
There's the initiation on the Magnus, and the counter initiation though. Are they going to get the skill on the Magnus? Doesn't look like it. Torture will fall. Actually, they do kill Magnus. That did a lot of damage. And
Bubbles is
Gunblade
here,
gonna
though.
try to run away,
And-
and yeah, here comes the counter. There's a kill field on the 2, and both Pyro and Luna are going to die here very quickly. Trying to get the counter on the
Middle
Gunblade,
B.
but that's not going to happen. So 8-3 hero kill advantage to the Legion side, and they're taking a 4.5k gold and 5k experience lead. There goes Devour on the middle onto Drunken Master, and the hook gonna need to land it.
It's
Nope.
blocked by ulti, so he has to wait for it.
Yeah. And now Drunken in a counter here has a couple of teleports coming in, and Devour no longer wants any part of this initiation. Power Throw will connect right there, but he's still pretty damn tanky. Here's Cthulhuphant coming with the stun. Will only hit one of them though. And Cthulhu now in some trouble, perhaps. No, hook back, not quite going to connect, but he's so tanky. Power Throw's going to hit him, and one more auto attack there. Oh no, bottle charge, there it is. Charge not quite enough.
They need to speak together, man.
Yeah, it
He
seemed
needs
like they
to
were really
walk into that
coordinated.
hook. Like,
Invis rune on bottom lane, and Torture is just gonna be like, okay, I don't want it. Although they don't have any vision, so. Bit interesting. I mean, the 8-minute rune just spawned, and Torture is completely walking right past it. Feels like you should.
He had other
check.
stuff in his mind, so.
Oh.
Probably.
Thinking about his family, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe,
Hank
maybe he
is
bought some sweet items on the courier, you know? Oh, just a word. Never mind.
Hey, Ward's a pretty sweet item.
Yeah. It does a lot of
Bot
work.
lane is dead. If you do it well.
Yeah, they definitely have the rotation here coming in. 3 heroes trying to converge on Gunblade, but he knows something's happening because, of course, that lane ward the Torture just placed. Torture, in the meantime, might get caught out. So a power throw will snipe, but there's the impalement. And Hag all of a sudden doesn't want any part of this.
What?
He should definitely just ulti that hag and get the kill. Get out. They need these kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
those openings are pretty important. Now I'm just gonna die top probably. Yep. Nice take cover.
And-
That was really.
Bubbles as the Kelp Village Hellsurf will finish him off, so well played. Meanwhile, in middle lane actually again going to drop once again to Devour. Nice Cthulhu stun coming through, and they will also pick up the kill on Drunken Master. Somehow Devour is still alive here. Looking to angle the hook. This time you don't want to catch the Cthulhu. And is he going to be able to get the angle? Looks, he's had it a couple of times, it feels like. There it is. Well done.
I think Eluna just made it easy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, what I would say is that 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I would say.
12 to
to
4
my
heroes
team.
in the lead, and looks like Adrians Familj are just going to run away with this game as they have a ridiculous lead. And meanwhile, no, they're going to try to get Cthulhu here, but that's not going to happen because he's got charge. And he's tanky. 400 GPM on Gunblade, 400 GPM on Devourer, 280 on both Bubbles and Cthulhu. Top lane rune. Stun forward from Cthulhu right into the hook, and that's death. So, there you go. There's the coordination you were looking for. Not that hard, but it's a little bit better.
Something happened at least.
Yeah.
Talking.
Bottom lane Gunblade going to be able to get the kill onto again, as the restrained helps out a lot. That ultimate.
Don't like the item build on Gunblade. Oh yeah.
No.
Doesn't really matter.
I assume that's going to be a nullstone. But
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Hey, it could be a cleave, you never know. Or a resto
I
stone.
mean, maybe he thinks he becomes melee when he ultis. Maybe.
Yeah. It says that you do more damage the closer you get, so maybe he thinks that if you just stand right next to the creep wave, it'll count.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's a good theory. If you're
Or
gonna
Estus
test it
too.
in a game too, this is the game to test it in.
Oh, for sure. You're up by some. I mean, he probably doesn't play Gunblade that much either.
Yeah.
So
I think Resto is better. You can ult it twice.
Yeah.
So.
maybe what happens if you ulti 2 people? Do you pull them together, etc.? No?
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. Like they're
Yeah.
all pulling each other in really weird directions. Top lane, meanwhile, Bubbles likes to get the
How do you
Shellsurf
miss
off.
that? How do you miss
And
that blink on Hag? Like,
He's gonna be okay.
That is probably tilting, you know.
yeah, probably.
Mad because losing.
I mean, the highest GPM in Hellborn right now is 210 on Drunken Master, so they have to know that this isn't going very well.
And now the bottom.
Yep, and now Drunken's also dead, so
And he's
not
gonna activate
have-
shield, and he's gonna be fine. It's my theory.
No shield
Oh, he's
quite yet.
baiting.
He's
He's
fine.
baiting.
Yeah, here comes Cthulhu. And here
No,
it is.
still no.
Nice
Still no.
there, actually.
Oh my god.
And there's the eruption.
Like this
as well.
Pyromancer, if you have a 6 here, this is the biggest fight
Uh-huh.
of the game.
Gunblade's still
He
gonna end
hit
up
6,
taking the death,
but he has no
Solo Magnus looks like, yep, there it goes. And chain reaction stun onto Pyro there. That's gonna be one more kill. Hook onto Aluna, very well played, and ends up being a 4 for nothing. So,
Heck,
4 for
that's
1,
up.
sorry. Yep. Kelfield is there actually. She might be okay. Nope. No blink. Silence was still up, and that's the genocide technically. Drunken Master respawning too fast to actually give the Legion credit for it, but I think we'll count it. 19 to 5 hero kills. There's a Shellsurf forward from Bubbles, and he will be fine. Just gonna run out of the woods. So I think it's safe to say that this game is going to be over in about 2 minutes.
I mean, they might stick around, even though I don't think they would.
I mean, this is a round of 8 still, so it's not like...
It's still the winner's bracket, so they're still...
Right.
Like, it would still be in the loser's bracket, even if they lose this game.
Yeah, they don't get knocked out all the way. I think if they would, nice hook there under Drunken Master and into the ult, yeah, another kill. Which means nobody on the Hellborn side is above 200 gold per minute. Now, Torture is manning up versus Hag, and that pretty much tells you all you need to know about this game. It's not going to pay off, but still,
he wanted to be one of the big boys there.
He did.
Yeah.
Mega Beaver feeling it.
It's like Root. Pretty much. Play support, wishes to be a big boy.
I'm talking about Root doesn't play support.
Nah. I play like the third carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dev has a portal key already. Gonna jump right onto Magnus there and hook back. It's gonna be a pretty easy kill, despite the stun from Aluna. And then the ultimate from Gunblade onto Aluna's face, and she's like, alright, kill me. Because maybe we can turn this around. Ultimate from Pyromancer, but he's gonna activate the shield, and is he gonna be live? No, don't think so. Yep, that's it. Stagger helps finish him off. Torture now could be in some trouble, but an Invis Rune on Devour, and he's gonna look to get some counter kills here. There's the ultimate on Drunken Master, and he should die here as well. Looks like Pyromancer going to be in some trouble with Cthulhu's own portal key. Hook forward.
What's up?
I found a Torture who's maxing stun.
Oh yeah, nice.
People flame me for maxing stun.
I
But
think
then everybody started doing it.
if you're up
I don't know.
by 14k at 15 minutes into the game, you can do whatever the hell you want.
I mean, why is not skilling up ulti then?
Because that's just dumb.
Maybe he has 2 minor totems. Like,
I don't know.
By
If he wants to
Devour
man up
once
and
again,
many plays,
but
then
this
impairment
could
is
get
better.
turned. Eruption's going off, and actually he stops it with the hook. That's some pretty serious miscoordination right there, because the Eruption didn't go off before the stun ended, which means Aluna stacked the stun entirely on top of Magnus. And
Oh.
he also didn't stun off the creep, but that's pretty minor in that situation, I think.
right.
Just think they are kind of disappointed, slash mad, slash sad, whatever. Same thing. So yeah, Hellborn is not playing the best probably. You usually play pretty weak when you're mad. So yeah.
And I think this is sort of a situation where I guess it's their last game, so maybe they feel like there's no real reason to keep going, or I mean, it doesn't hurt them to keep going. Meanwhile, top lane Hag getting caught out there.
Well, they might disband.
This is pretty suffer. I mean,
Well, Hag just blinked in and died.
yeah.
And Torture is the man.
Torture is really just like running at them at this point, and that's how bad it is. So Torture will fall there, but he's gonna get a counter onto Drunken probably. Shell Surf goes forward, Hook not gonna connect, and Drunken actually pretty damn fast there. Is he got a haste rune? Nope, he's just quick. DD on Devour, and he's gonna take the death, but he will kill Drunken first. Oh boy. Portal key, 2 seconds. Come on.
Go for another kill. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh. damn.
No, that's painful. So much spin kills him.
Mini Beaver showing that although he is mini, he's a huge man.
Meanwhile, Cthulhu and Gunblade are basically just
Oh.
kind of hanging around in the Hellborn Woods. Cthulhu are like, I don't want any of this, but ALG picking people off. Pyromancer, you in trouble, buddy.
Yep.
Here comes Magnus. There's his one stun. There's his another stun. But there's Cthulhu. And there's the ultimate. And looks like Gunblade will get a kill, but will he die here? No, he won't, because here comes Torture. And Pyromancer, you might want to leave, buddy. There's a CC vote. Took a while, but they're going to finally call the GGs here. Bubble's coming in from the side, and he's going to try to pick off Pyromancer and or Drunken. Nice two-man stun there from Torture. Will easily get Pyromancer on top of Drunken Master, and that's going to be easy. Oh, nice snipe. Oh, poor Mega Beaver.
Didn't pass yet.
Sniped out by the
second try.
bro. Hey, it's only 32-10. They've got a chance.
Not with these lineups, but maybe. You
Is
know,
the
you never know.
throne dead? No, there it is.
Legion wins.
So easy game 3 victory for the guys on Adrians Familj, and they will, as a result, take the series in this Gold Division winners bracket round of 8. matchup, and then move on to the winners bracket semifinals.
And
I
pretty
think-
much APM equals skill,
Yeah,
confirmed by Mini Beaver, I think the most APM.
so that's going to do it for this series. Thanks, guys, for joining me.
No problem.
Yeah,
That's fun.
be fun. Should do it again sometime.